Hey everyone, I'm just putting a video out there of my Fitech install on my 65 c10. I did a quick video a year or so ago about just like a budget build, and I've just been trying to I've been just slowly pecking away at stuff. I did a patina match on this thing about a month or so ago. Just sprayed some red oxide down on it. These fenders were primed. This was my uncle's truck, and so it's really special to me. Um, Boy, it's dusty. We got pollen everywhere out here right now in the middle of spring, summer in North Idaho. But hey, I got the correct hubcaps on it, threw the custom cab emblems on it, got the windows tinted. Um, she's turning out pretty nice. That's a factory original seat, everyone. I mean, this truck was pretty clean, and I'm trying to leave it as unmolested as possible. I even found an original 1965 radio, and luckily the dash wasn't all hacked up like 99% of them are. If you guys don't cut the dashes up, please, guys. I mean, or do. It's your truck. Do with it what you want to. Who cares? Look at that. But I just finished up this Fitech install. Man, there's been a few bugs to work out, but it's so far hasn't been too bad. It's got the sump. This is the two-barrel system. I went with the Aussie Speed intake, and just mounted it right there, and then ran all my fuel lines. Built a little bracket here for this to keep this guy off of any heat here, and I ran them back up and around, and then I did the return line into the factory tank. This Fitech system comes with a little adapter that you can use your factory tank, and it didn't say in the directions to do it, but I did it anyway. I did put a vented gas cap on it, and I even drilled a very small hole there that I have to put a little baffle on. I think I might run like a rear diff baffle right here and then get that gasket. And so then I haven't had any issues so far with any venting or anything. Great fuel pressure. The only thing that I have had any issues with is this guy right here. And that is my coolant temp sensor. It goes into a fault code and says CTS high. I'm not running an electric fan yet. But I have another one of these I'm going to put in because it just dies at about 180 degrees. Put a different thermostat in. This is the only port too that is on these 292s that I know about, is this one right below the thermostat housing. But other than that, I did have it set up with the old coil points system, and without going into super crazy mode of explanations on the different windings and voltage drops and when it's cranking, how much voltage, all that garbage. I just stuck a $99 HEI on it. Done. I noticed a huge difference. I haven't tuned it yet. I'm still working on getting this CTS sensor done, but I just thought I'd give you guys a little update. And if anybody can recognize what that's off of, well, I won't know you, so I can't give you anything, but good job. Yeah, there it is. That's an original 1953 Chevrolet steering wheel horn button, and it literally just pops right on there. I thought it was a cool little touch. This little guy here, my uncle used to restore Hudsons. He was super into Hudsons for a long time, and when he died, I got a lot of his stuff, and he didn't have any kids and was never married. So I got that. That's a Hudson Essex. Before it was Hudson, it was Essex. And what I did was I filled it full of an aluminum resin and then welded a nut with a pipe down inside there and filled all that in, and then put some of that paint protection film on it. And that is what is my air cleaner holder. But this piece is well over 100 years old now. It was the knocker hub. You would put a big wrench on this, and then you'd smack the wrench to get the wheel off. And that's what held it on there. So pretty cool. And spins right on there. Tightens up right to straight. Right, it's supposed to be. I also threw that little overflow tank on there. It's half and half tobacco, but it's also half and half like the antifreeze. Bada bing, bada bang. So yeah, anyway, I've got this left to do. I'm going to clean all this up. This is a good Harrison radiator. For the last 20 years, everyone's been shit canning these and throwing an aluminum one in. Yes, I understand why, but there's just something cool about a brass top radiator. So I'm going to finish cleaning all this black up and polish some of this brass. And that should make it look pretty nice. And I've got the engine bay left to spray, and same with under the hood. But anyway, just a quick update. Fitech build on the 65 C10 long bed. Her name is Dirty D. I guess I could probably start it for you guys if you really wanted to hear it. May as well, huh? Clicks it. The fuel pump is in the sump. Works off my mechanical pump. I've had zero issues with that pump. Any of that stuff has worked. All of it's worked fantastic. I think Fitech's a good system. Comes with quite a few very, very good directions. Like seriously, they don't leave a lot to your imagination, and I love how they put it in red, like do not do this. Do not, like, I love that. Because my mind, I go right to the red and I go, oh, okay, don't do that. Point taken. I also put a 5-speed in it, S10 5-speed, 96, 11-inch clutch, Camaro clutch. I should have put a video on that, but I didn't take any video. So, and I found this guy on another parts rig of mine. It didn't come with this Chevrolet script on the glove box, but I found that. And I am looking for a trim ring here for this steering wheel. Gotta have that. But I'll just fire this old girl up for you. She's in neutral. It idles high first. It finds its RPM setting. I've got it set at around 900-ish, somewhere in there, 950. And I just mounted mine right here to the dash. But yeah, there she is. She's running. Just purrs, man. So Fitech, 92 Fitech install. I do have a little bit more tuning left to do, but I would highly recommend this system for anybody out there that is a kind of a purist and wants to keep it a 6 and don't do the LS swap. If that's your thing, do it. I actually have a truck that's LS swap too. They're great, but this one was special to me. It was my uncle's, so I wanted to keep it pretty stock, other than obviously Fitech, but I wanted to actually be able to enjoy driving it though too. And for the money, with the intake, the system, I'm about $2,100 into it. It seems like a lot, but do an LS swap for $2,100, or even a small block Chevy swap that's clean. I mean, you can't. And I hate to say it, people, but I don't know where you guys are at, but I know where I'm at. There are no emissions out here yet, but they're coming, and I would almost be willing to bet that in 10 years, there's going to be some like, hey, if this doesn't have O2 sensors, you can't drive this thing on the road. It's coming. And so, oh, here's a nice clean 37 Chev, or excuse me, 46. I'm doing a little paint work on. It's just starting to do some buffing work first, and then I've got to respray that hood. Super nice, LS swapped. But anyway, whatever, blah, blah. Hope you all have a good one. Bye-bye.